Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with our pit run this week. So let's go check it out. Currently we are on this boss here, Frozen Alessa. Let's take a look at her skills. Every second turn, as you see, we'll summon a Horo-Horo to the first row. Every third turn we'll summon, we'll give an attack boost to allies with flight. And on the sixth turn we'll deal damage to enemies for every Horo-Horo. Okay, a couple things. Looks like they'll have this extra summon every 2 turns, this Horo-Horo. To the first row, we'll need to see what that does and also where that does land. And so we will also need to probably clear those out as soon as they hit the field. On the third turn, they're going to give an attack boost to allies with flight. So we are going to be dealing with heroes with flight. Flight heroes are actually heroes that can be only attacked by ranged heroes or other heroes with flight. And so we'll need to make sure that we can clear those out. Also, before we get overwhelmed by heroes with high attack. And then on the sixth turn, we're going to take damage to our heroes for every Horo-Horo. So as mentioned before, those Horo-Horos will come out. We'll need to clear those out so that we take less damage over here once the Horo-Horos get counted for this skill. So let's hop right in. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Okay, and at this point we are going to start using our stronger heroes just because we can, and also at the same time don't need to save anything at this point. So we'll start with this melee hero over here on D3. This Sir Lancelot will give block to our heroes and also reflect damage whenever those heroes are attacked. Looks like a hero was destroyed, but then silenced our Sir Lancelot, which is okay. We'll go with... I do want to save 2 of our melee spots so that we can get the soul binders for later. So we're just going to continue. We're going to go with, let's see. We'll go with this melee here. Oh, actually, you know what? I do see a health boost already. That's what happened. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll just go with the melee hero with the high health, just to clear out some buildings for now. All right, so this is a Horo-Horo. It freezes one of our heroes, has flight. When it dies, it gives attack boost to chaos allies, and then also when it attacks, it loses. Oh, it has toxin. That's what happened. Okay, that's fine. We have the Bravi Deadly Blade with some range damage to our heroes. We also have extra damage to our Warlord. We'll go with this range hero over here on A1 just to clear this out. Okay, some attack boosts to heroes with flight. Okay, we have this Lady Snow, which will freeze our Chaos heroes when they come into play, and also deals damage to our Frozen heroes. So that'll be destroyed, and it'll destroy. You know, we'll go with this range hero over here on D1. Oops, I forgot. Grandma here is a chaos. That's okay. Okay, at this point, not really concerned about anything. This Free Folk leader does give miss to one of our heroes at the end of the turn, which in this case you can see is the Lancelot on D3. We'll just go with this range hero down here on B1. This Discordia will give extra attack to 2 of our heroes. We can put on some additional damage over the Frozen Alessa. Okay, we have this Moody Ghost. When she dies, she freezes enemies in the line. Also has flight. At this point, I think we're going to be okay in terms of damage. Also, since we do have 2 of our skills still around, so we'll just summon this. We'll summon this Epic actually with the low attack. Okay, you see the freeze happening. Okay, you'll see the Horo-Horos come out, and then we took some damage over to our hero. Okay, we have this Treebeard here with some regeneration and also an attack boost. At this point, we should be good for lethal. We're just going to go with our skills for damage, our soul binders here, and then our range hero with low attack. And there you go. So that was Frozen Alessa. Okay, we're currently on the next boss here, Surprise from Meishan. Let's take a look at its skills. Okay, so we'll see whenever a golden present dies, it deals damage to a random enemy. Every third turn will deal damage to the Warlord for every golden present. And on the 8th turn, we'll summon golden presents to ally cells. Okay, so a couple things. Looks like we're going to see some golden presents. Not sure what they do, but we'll take a look at those when they come into play. And then when they die, they will deal damage to a random enemy. So we want to make sure that we have heroes that can take the damage, or have heroes with heal, or mental shield, or immunity. Every third turn, we'll take damage to the... we are the enemy Warlord for every golden present, so we want to make sure that we clear out the golden presents so that way we take less damage to ourselves. And then on the 8th turn, we'll see golden presents show up on allied cells, so we want to make sure that we clear out those golden presents once they come into play. And again, we'll take a look when they come into play. Okay, so yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And so, as mentioned before, we are going to just start using our stronger heroes. So in this case, we'll go with this Spore Loath here on D3. The Spore Loath will summon a Moral, which we will be able to attack. Okay, we have this Golden Present, has a secret effect, deals damage when he dies, and then also gets an attack boost to all allies. Okay, we're going to go with another range hero over here on A1. Okay, there's the secret present, opening up with this hero. Okay, we have another golden present. Let's go clear that out if we can. Okay, we're taking some damage over to our Warlord because there is one golden present on the field. Okay, we're going to keep summoning range heroes if possible, so in this case we will do shuffle. And we do have one here on D1. Okay, there's another another hero coming out from the golden present. Okay, I actually do want to wait for those large golden presents to come out and then do our soul binders. Also, too, we are filling up our melee spots over here because of the attacks with the low spore. We'll do another shuffle to find a range hero, and we do have one, so let's keep going. Okay, and this Omnaraki gave us a little bit of bleeding over here. Okay, another range hero we can summon this time around. Over here, back on D1. Okay, another present opened. Okay, and this time we didn't take damage because there were no golden presents. Summon another range hero over here on A1. Okay, another open present again. Okay, the Shear Shot deals some random damage once he kills a hero. I'm not going to get in the way of these spots because, again, we do need them for our soul binders. So we'll actually just skip the turn here. Okay, and then here are all the presents. So we won't know what that effect is until they open up. We do actually want our morals to go away. And I'm actually not concerned about this hero. We're just going to skip the turn once again because we do need the open spots. Okay, not really seeing what the secret effect is. I guess it's just more of those heroes. Okay, at this point, so we have combat over here, combat there. I'm actually going to go with our damage skill. We'll go with a soul binder as well. Even though we just have the one, it'll still be able to trigger off its skill. And then we'll go with one more range hero over here on A2. Okay, we got a couple more presents opening. Okay, and at this point we should have lethal because unless we destroy any of these heroes with the death triggers, we'll have the open lane A. Let's do one more summon over here on A1. And there we go. So that was Surprise from Meishan. Meishan? Okay. Alright, well, we need to wait for the next boss, so we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.